Whether you're thinking about buying a home or selling a home,
Trish Sells ATL can help.
with the current Atlanta real estate market, buyer and seller opportunities are better than ever.
Thank y'all so much, but I'll take it from here. Sellers, this is your market. It's time for you to get off of that fence and put your home on the market and get it sold to my buyers who are waiting for you to list your home. I'd love to earn your business, so please give Trish a call at Keller Williams Realty Buckhead, 404-604-3800, or text or call 404-819-4495. Please also visit my website at TrishSellsATL.com. Let's talk about how I can assist you with achieving your real estate goals and making your dreams a reality.
List your house with our mommy at TrishSellsATL.com.
Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I need you to go grab somebody, your friend, your neighbor, your coworker, anybody who is in the market for real estate. You know, this is our real estate powwow, hour of power, where we kind of talk real estate. We talk about the market. We talk about all those myths, limiting beliefs, and everything else that people have been kind of putting out there about real estate. It has been a while since I have done a live, so I am happy to be back. Happy to be conversing and chatting with you guys on today. So if you could tag, if you could like, if you could share. Hello to my podcast family. I know it has been a while, but I got some great content for you today. I got some great news. I have some updates for you guys. So if you could just come on in and share. And I'm sorry, Instagram. I'm on Instagram too. Typically, I upload the video to Instagram, but I try to get on here live as well. So just in case somebody wants to pop in or they're listening, that Instagram has the opportunity to hear us too. So hello, YouTube. Hello, Facebook. Hello, everybody. It is a pleasure to be back. I got some news to share. Got some real estate news. I got market date. All of those good things that are going to put us in front of this real estate market. I know you guys have been hearing things. I've been hearing them. I've been seeing news reports. However, as your real estate expert, I wanted to get online, have an open, honest conversation with you guys so that we can dispel some of these myths and we can get those of you who are in the market, those of you who are thinking about selling, those of you who have friends and family who may be considering selling their home or purchasing another home. We want to make sure we get you all of the facts. So if you could tag, like, share, you can have your folks to come on in, come online. I always kind of drop the link to the newsletter as well. I'm going to put it in the Facebook chat, put it on the YouTube chat as well. Instagram, the link is in my bio, so make sure that you click that link if you want to follow along with this update. If you want to become a subscriber, if you could put in the chat, or you can always shoot us an email at info at TrishSellsATL, info at TrishSellsATL.com. I have that on the screen, Facebook and YouTube. So what's up, y'all? What is good? I wanted to go ahead and jump online today. I know it has been a while, but Trish Sells Atlanta has been busy, y'all. And if you have been watching our page, you have been watching our Instagram, even our TikTok and all of that, you will know that Trish Sells ATL is now the Trish Sells ATL Real Estate Group. Yes, that is correct. I understand that I am not Superwoman. I am not trying to be Superwoman. However, there is enough real estate in Atlanta to go around. Therefore, I wanted to create a business where we could cover the majority of the Atlanta and surrounding area, and also have people on board who have a like vision, and we will have them on here so that they can introduce themselves. However, I did put it in our newsletter for this week, but I wanted people who had a like vision when it came to servant leadership, when it comes to impeccable customer service. I wanted people who could convey the same level of service that I do. Therefore, I created and started the Trish Sells ATL real estate group, where we will be operating as a group to assist as many of our buyers, sellers, and investors in the state of Georgia. So wanted to throw that out to you guys. Hello, what is it? Rock the one that just joined us on Instagram. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate you. And so we will get started on our real estate updates. Y'all, I know y'all at work. Y'all probably looking on Facebook. You're not supposed to. You're not supposed to be on Instagram. But hey, here we are. How is the market? That is the number one question that I am asked every single day. How is the market? So from last Monday to this Monday, we had 189 new listings. From last Monday to this Monday, we had 347 contracts. So that means that people are under contract, y'all. So even though we had a lesser amount of new listings, we do have quite a few people who are under contract. And from last Monday to this Monday, we had 134 closings, which is typical. We'll see this number increase likely at the end of the month because, as I tell you guys, every month everybody tries to close by the last day of that's where you really pay the least amount of money for closing costs and all that stuff, especially depending on, when you're purchasing the house, you make out like a bandit around, the last quarter. So I do suspect that number will increase on next week. So that is what the numbers look like for this week. Of course, I send this out on Mondays. And so we just kind of go over it. If you have any questions, you have any concerns, you want to talk, this is where we kind of do our QA, and you can ask me anything real estate related. So another thing that we are monitoring is that more builders and buyers, they are in townhomes now. I know you guys saw an article, it was everywhere, about the affordability in Atlanta being non-existent. However, you have options. And so people have been purchasing townhomes. And if you kind of forward think right, a lot of people, they want to invest in real estate, and they often say, well, I want to get the house that I'm living in first, and then I want to invest. Well, we're in the type of market where your options right now is to maybe purchase a townhome, maybe purchase a duplex. So let's talk about the townhome first. You purchase a townhome right now, that gives you an opportunity. One, if you do decide to move out of the townhome to get something bigger, once the market, does what it needs to do. I'm not gonna say recession because I don't believe a recession in this market. Once the market kind of solidifies, you have the opportunity basically to buy a townhome now, get in on the front end. So if they have any rental restrictions and all of that, normally communities are about between 20 and 30%, where they want, their units rented out. If you go ahead and place yourself on that list and you already solidify a position, you don't have to worry about, like leasing permits and all of that stuff if you do it right now. Once you do purchase a townhome, and then maybe, in 2 or 3 years, you say, okay, now we have, this asset, which that's what it is. We can rent it out for said amount. And now with the market having maybe a little bit better conditions going forward, then you'll be able to purchase what you want. And so right now you have to think about, okay, where was I 2 or 3 years ago? Why do I want to buy now? And if you can't buy what you want right now, then buy something that's going to eventually make you some money. So delay does not mean denial. No does not mean right now. You do have options. So let's talk about the duplex. With duplexes, you have the ability to live on one side of the duplex and renovate and rent out the other side of the duplex. These are options that you have for the market of today. I understand that the interest rate, basically decreases the amount that you have been approved for. So I get it. I understand. So in order for you to kind of get in on the market right now and potentially purchase an asset that will, bring you money in the long run, that would be the smartest decision right now if you are not seeing what you want. Now, if you already have assets and you're not really trying to do that and you're saying, hey, I just want what I want, be prepared to pay top dollar for it. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Y'all know I always keep it real with you. But understand that $500,000 house that you saw in the past that gave you all of the granite and all of the crown molding and just all of the extras, that same house right now costs about $750,000. You have to understand that the price of lumber has increased. All of the materials have increased post. Are we really in post-COVID? But that's another story. But everything has increased post-COVID. So with that being said, expect to pay top dollar, get what you want. And I understand it, especially when you are purchasing a home, you want what you want, right? I get it. But understand that you are gonna have to pay top dollar for it. Understand that this is still a very competitive market. Sellers are seeing still multiple offers. We're seeing 20 to 30 offers on a property because the supply is low and the demand is high. So of course you have to bring your A game, but if you are thinking about getting in this market, be forward thinking. Think about, what can I get right now as an asset that is going to bring me residual income? You already know that real estate is the single most business that brings you the greatest return on your investment. You already know this. So with that being said, make the smart decision. If you're not seeing what you want in your price range, can I live in this for 2 to 3 years in the location that I desire? Like we always say as realtors, location, location, location. If you can find something in that location, it may not be perfect, but think about it. You'll be close to your assets. So if it's an investment property, it's a rental unit, you can get to it quickly, and then you can scope where you actually want to be, even if that means buying land and then building later. I have a lot of people that are doing that too. They're purchasing the land, their desired location, and they're just going to build a little bit later. So we keep it real. You can always call or text me, 404-819-4495, 404-819-4495. This is me, keeping it real, giving you what's going on in this current real estate market. So townhomes have skyrocketed. That's what makes sense to build right now, given the cost of materials, labor, lumber, and all of that. And like I said, if you're forward thinking, this could be a great investment opportunity for you. So just wanted to put that bug in your ear about what's going on with the current market. And the article says lower material costs, faster build time, all of that good stuff, y'all. So just keep that in mind. Don't say, well, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Keep that in mind when it comes to the townhomes and the duplexes as well. We're seeing more multifamily homes coming on the market. When I say multifamily, I'm talking about duplexes, I'm talking about quadruplexes. So be forward thinking. We need to talk about it. You can call or text me. Hey, Trish, I saw your live. Wanted some more information. I'm happy to help you. So that is our little mortgage update and introducing the Trish Sells ATL Real Estate Group. I put this in my newsletter. I'm so proud to be working with like-minded individuals when it comes to this real estate market. And so you have myself, Rondalyn Kilgore, Belinda Tarver, and Rayana Laws. Rondalyn, Belinda, and Rayana, they are my exclusive buyer specialists. A pipeline full of buyers, and we need manpower. We need to be able to get you as quickly as possible in front of that home so that we can write your offer. The houses are flying off the shelves. So with that being said, because the houses are flying off the shelves, we need to have manpower to get you out there quickly, get these offers in. Yes, we have been seeing multiple offers. Yes, we are writing offers every week. We're writing a lot of offers, y'all. But we do have the manpower to cover Atlanta and surrounding. And so I wanted to introduce you to my team. We are Atlanta's premier real estate consortium. And we are brokered, of course, by our lovely Keller Williams Realty Buckhead. It has been in the making for quite some time for me to kind of birth this team. And so I'm grateful just for the opportunity, like I said, to lead and to work with like-minded individuals who want to change lives through real estate. And I'm just grateful to, lead this team. They are a great group of women. They are ambitious, they are determined, they are dedicated to our clients. Because of course I have a client first, mentality. And so I just wanted to share this with you. And of course, I will have them on so that they can talk about what real estate means to them and introduce themselves. And so thank you to all of my clients, past, present. Thank you to everybody who was first, Trish Sells ATL, who puts our name in the room this past weekend, an opportunity to attend Realtor Prom, as we call it. But it is the Top Producers Gala. And so for 21, your girl was in the top 5% when it came to units, in the top 15% when it came to volume. And I have to thank, my past clients, my present clients, the people that refer me, my referral partner, my vendors. Listen, I would not here without you guys. So I am so grateful for you. I'm grateful for my family, my friends. I'm grateful for my children who, they have grown up real estate, y'all. And so they, sacrifice on time. Mommy's on the computer, mommy's writing an offer. And one of my goals this year is to have work-life balance. And so that is something that I am constantly working on. But it's not that they, feel any type of way. They are proud of their mom as well. So I just wanted to share with you guys, this esteemed honor. I wanted to say thank you for everybody who puts my name in rooms that I'm not even in, who say, nope, you got to call Trish, who gives my number, my email. Y'all give my Facebook, my Instagram. Listen. Thank you so much. I truly appreciate you guys. I have been in this business for 13 years. I came in and I was a part-time agent. I went full-time for a little while, and then, my story is I had to go back to corporate America for about 3 years. But when I went back to corporate America, and once my time was about up there, I got on with Keller Williams and went through productivity training. And so this is my 4th year at Keller Williams. And from my 1st to my 4th year, it's nothing but a testament of the Almighty God, how my business has truly increased. And for that, I am thankful. I am grateful. And like I said, thank you to everybody who put Trish Sells ATL name in the room. My referral partners who are in other states, who they have clients that are in other states and they're moving to Atlanta. I think we paid out about $12,000 in out-of-state referrals, commissions for last year. And so thank you to, those who refer me business here in Atlanta and outside of Atlanta. I always say KW all 50 states because I do have referral partners in all 50 states. So not just Atlanta. If you know somebody who is moving to another state, we can definitely still help you. Hey, Instagram, I hope you guys are enjoying. I'll upload the video later. Okay, so my sellers. I know we are in a seller's market. I understand. And you pretty much know once you put the sign in the yard, buyers are going to come coming. However, let me preface this, because I think some have the, what is the word for it? I don't know. But anyway, they may think that you can just throw your house on the market as is, which we do have homes that we sell as is. But when we say as is, we're not saying that, it's as is, like you got to do these 3 tips. So let's take a look at it. The very first tip that I'm going to give you guys is curb appeal. Even though there is a high demand, buyers do not want to walk up to your yard and it's looking raggedy. Can we talk real for a second, my sellers? Because see, my job, I have a 6-figure profit seller club, okay? And so my job is to get you the maximum profit for your listing. I cannot do that when your yard is looking raggedy. We're going to have to cut the grass. We're going to have to put some clean, fresh mulch out. We want the house to look presentable so that when a buyer rides past that house, they'll say, that's somewhere that I would want to live, not in desperation because they can't find anything else. And they could potentially lowball you because they're just like, well, they could have pressure washed the driveway, or they could have cleaned up the siding, or the window shingle is hanging off, So we want to make sure we have excellent, beautiful curb appeal to draw buyers in. And as your real estate expert, and as the person that is going to be representing you in this transaction, I can tell you that buyers often call me on a sign when a house looks good. I need to get in here right now today. How can I do this? We want your house to look like that, okay? And we don't want people lowballing you because your house looks raggedy on the outside. So we want to have curb appeal. We want the house to look nice and pristine. And we're, like I said, this is not perfection. We're not spending a lot of money, but it's called maintenance. If you are interested and you're thinking about putting your house on the market, make sure that you are maintaining your yard, your outside. When people see things wrong or it looks raggedy, they start decreasing your price. And it's my job. Like I said, I have a 6-figure profit sellers club. And if you want to be a part of that, I promise you, if we get that curb appeal together, you will get one of the highest offers when it comes to your home. Second thing, a fresh coat of neutral paint can do a ton of good when it comes to your home that you're putting on the market. Yes, the demand is high. I can't say that enough. However, when a buyer comes in the home, it's like a calculator. They start deducting, oh, I got to paint the whole house, minus $8,000. And so that's the offer then. And although you may get multiple offers, y'all, I promise you, you will get that highest and best offer on the front end, and during the due diligence period and the right to request repairs, you're going to see paint on there. You're going to see a reduction on there. So why don't we address it on the front end so that you get the maximum profit for your home? Why don't we just go ahead, throw a fresh coat of paint? If you have children, I have children, I understand. They touch the wall. You see the little fingerprints everywhere, or you may have a pet, and your pet has, done a little. My dog used to, when he was a puppy, he used to kind of chew on the baseboard, and so when you see those little things in a house, those are the things that you want to address, because I can promise you, before I became a listing specialist, I was an exclusive buyer specialist, just like the 3 that you saw before. And buyers are like human calculators; they start deducting. The roof looks raggedy, negative $10,000. The HVAC unit is making a lot of noise, minus $8,000, $10,000. Oh, the whole house is going to need painting, negative $8,000. When, if you already have those done, you can get top dollar for your home. And we don't have to do any reduction. We don't have to compare your home to the house down the street that is in pristine condition and they're listed for top dollar, because a buyer is going to go in that house and say, well, if this house is listed for $250,000 and this one is too, and we have to do all of this work, they are going to lowball your offer. So my granny used to say, a word to the wise is sufficient. So let this bear witness to your spirit that, hey, I'm here to represent you and get you top dollar for your home. And the only for us to achieve that is for you to take to heart these tips, okay? So we have to have grown people conversations, because I want to see you in a good position. And as your real estate expert, your market expert, your negotiator, your facilitator, I'm telling you, these things do matter. Cleanliness. This is our tip number 3. Cleanliness. Y'all, it counts. I am a person that, I kind of lead with my nose. So I can tell you, when a buyer walks in and they smell trash, they smell dirty clothes, that should be put up, because, a buyer shouldn't have to have to see dirty laundry, okay? When they smell pet, and I have a pet myself, y'all. So let's have a real conversation. And we love our fur babies. I call my Yorkie my first son, because that's what he is, my first son, okay? However, older man is my friend. older back is my friend. They plug-ins are my friends, okay? If you have cats, those litter boxes being emptied or ones with fragrance and baking soda, they are your friend. You know, your kitchen have dirty dishes in the sink, that is a no-no. Y'all, I'm trying to get you top. Do you understand when a seller gets a wire that 6 figures into their account for their investment? I want to see you win. But you can't do that with dirty dishes in the sink. You can't. I went into a listing one time and I was actually doing a video, and we still had the Christmas cakes on the table, and it was the new year. That's unacceptable, y'all. I said, "There's cakes on here, and we did not say Happy New Year." That is unacceptable. So, y'all, it needs to be clean. I understand everybody has a different level of clean. I get it. We have some that is maximum, where some may call it, little obsessive. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with being a little clean. I'm a bleach baby myself. I will bleach something up because, I feel level of clean, right? But when in doubt, count on Trish. We have vendors who can come and clean and get your home ready to show. They know exactly what to do. They get those cobwebs up. They clean those baseboards. All of those good things to get you top dollar. And I know you may say, "Oh, I don't want to spend the money on cleaning." Think of it as the return on your investment when you get those 6 figures when you put your home on the market. So just wanted to give you guys those 3 tips. We have to have grown people conversation simply because I want to see you win. I'm your biggest advocate in this real estate transaction. And so my goal is to give you, the business up front to let you know, hey, this is the expectation, or you can expect, prices to be decreasing. You not get as much as you could have gotten if you follow. These are like 3 easy steps. I didn't say go put a new roof on. I didn't say go get a new HVAC system. I didn't say go and add a new addition on to your house. Curb appeal, fresh coat of paint, make sure the house is clean, y'all. We can get it sold. But I need your help. I need you to be able to get this done for me, okay? Thank you so much. And just in case you're wondering about the Trish Sells ATL process, I made this roadmap so that, it will be easy for people to navigate. Understand that it is a process. So I'm giving you these tips really in advance. And step 1 is scheduling your seller consultation for market analysis review. So once we're at step 1, it's going to be a couple of things. You've contacted me. I asked for your address. And with that being said, I, in turn, conduct a market analysis or equity analysis. And this is basically how much, if you put your house on the market, with your home for, okay? And so when we discuss that in your consultation, right, I will have a range. So I'll say we can list your house today between this price and this price. Trish, why do you give a range? These tips right here. This is exactly why I have to give you guys a range. Because if your curb appeal is not together, if the painting is not together, if the house is not clean, I am not going to be able to list your house at that very top price range. It's going to be a fight with your competitors. And so that's why in our very first, I'm having this conversation with you, okay? So once we have the range, that's when I come out to your home and I look at it. I want to view it. I want to hear everything that you love about it. I want to hear about your memories. I want to hear your story. I want to hear all of that. And so what I do is we have our listing appointment. You tell me all of those things. I tour the house. Look at how beautiful it is. I think about everything you've raised your children. Some I just got it temporarily, but now I'm ready to move on. We talk about all of that, okay? And so during this listing appointment, this is when we nail down a price. This is when I say, based on the condition and for what I'm right now, based on what I'm seeing right now, put it on the market today. This is how much I will put it on the market. And so if you're in agreement, we sing Kumbaya, we sign your listing exclusive agreement, and then we prepare to put your home on the market. Now, during our listing appointment conversation, if there are any improvements that need to be made, we will have to discuss that. If there's anything further that you need to do, we'll have to discuss that. We talk about the photographer coming, if you need to have cleaners come, we talk that. We get you signed, and then we prepare to list your home. So on the realtor side of it, we have to put your home in an MLS system. I believe in putting my homes as coming soon. I do that because I'm trying to garner, like, ooh, it's a buzz, it's a house coming, y'all. Always in my neighborhood. I like it. That's gonna be the house that I'm gonna get. So I like to create that buzz around. Marketing is everything, okay? And if you know me, right? You did tune it in. Y'all been in this business for a little while. You know I am gonna market your home. I market it on my social media, my personal social media, and my business social media. It goes into every MLS system that Keller Williams is connected to. And we have Keller Williams, our system that connects to Realtor.com, Zillow, any real estate home site, your house is going to be visible on. And that's what you want. You want maximum visibility or maximum profitability. Maximum visibility for maximum profitability. And so your home is listed on all of these platforms. That's why it is so important, you guys, to make sure that you follow these tips and you follow these steps, because when your home hits that market, when it hits, you're going to create basically a whole firestorm. You're going to create this multiple offer situation, and you're going to get maximum profitability because you followed these steps. And so once we prepare, we get pictures. If we need to do any cleaning, if you have any repairs that need to be made, because I will tell you, if it's a simple repair, y'all, and it is cheaper to go ahead and get it fixed than to put it on the market and have a buyer reduce their offer price because they're considering that repair, go ahead and get the house repaired. I kid you not, I had a seller who, it was a repair. He did have to indicate the repair in the seller's property disclosure, but guess what? The buyer didn't care because the repair was done. So he got top dollar for his home. So I promise you guys, as an expert in this industry who is still learning, one thing that I can tell you from experience is that if you go ahead and just get that return, you'll be in a very good place, okay? Take my advice, and now I understand some people who, Trish, I don't have the money to do the repair right now. Listen, you have options. Let me know up front, and we'll see what we can work out to make sure that you are getting maximum profit for your home. So just wanted to put that bug in your ear. If you need to schedule a free consultation today, I will put the link in the chat. You're able to see it. And I'll put it on Facebook, and I will put it on YouTube as well. You can always shoot us an email, info@trishsellsatl.com. I will put that on the screen as well. You can email us at info@trishsellsatl.com. I keep telling y'all, I want to see you win. I want to see you get profit. Hey, homestead exemption, y'all. I think the deadline is April 1st. So I sent out a whole, blurb on this homestead exemption. I did it county by county. I sent it out in January. So if you need that information, please email us, info@trishsellsatl.com. And we will be sure to get you that homestead information for your county over to you. Like I said, I did a live on it already. Even if you want to go to YouTube or something like that to kind of check it out, you're more than welcome to do that. Thank you. Hey, Moye, thank you so much for tuning in today. Those are my Instagram friends. Y'all, we are KWSE, that is Sports and Entertainment. So listen, let's talk about this because I should give it more attention. But I've been kind of just trying to figure out, how do I want to assist and bring value to the sports and entertainment industry? So I understand that, especially with high school students, my background is education, FYI. So that's why I'm probably the real estate teacher, but that's okay. What I value is, when you have young guys that they're in high school, I encourage them to make great grades. I raised a student athlete. He plays soccer, he plays basketball, he plays football. And so my number one encouragement was always raise up, so that way you can get a scholarship to go to college. And so some people have college dreams of, going to the NFL. They want to go to the NBA. I think you don't have to go through college. I'm not sure of that. However, when you have young people who start making money, and a lot of money at one time, you want to make sure that they have a tax shelter and they have assets. And so, as I said before, one of the single assets that's going to give you the return on your investment is real estate. And so, my goal is to kind of talk to the families of student athletes, ones that are in high school, going to Division I, and are heavily recruited, to go to the NFL. Bring value and let you guys know that, once that money kind of drops, that you want to make sure that you're investing it in something that's going to bring you a return. Real estate is that, and I understand some people do stocks and bonds and they invest in other things. I get it, but the proof is in the pudding. Real estate is the number one investment that's going to give you a great return. So that's the conversation that I want to have with, the athletes, mom and dad, sister, brother, cousin, auntie, we all cousins. So we want to have that conversation so that way when the money hits your hand, that yes, you have a financial investor, and I work with financial advisors with financial advisors, not financial investors. I work with financial advisors as well, so I understand that you have those. However, I want to make sure that even if you say, "Hey, I want to buy my mom a house," I want to, buy it for them, or I want to buy it for somebody else and they rent it out for me. Whatever it is that we need to do, I just want to make sure I plant that seed very early before we start buying things that depreciate, such as cars and clothes and some jewelry. Will gold doesn't. But we can have that conversation on the front end so that the seed is planted. And so when I, was trying to figure out, Trish, what do you want to do with this? It's not necessarily about going after celebrities, but we're working for the next generation. So we want to plant the seed and make sure that they are in a better position than we are. And so I had to think long and hard about this, but that's the angle that we're going. So if you have any high school sports teams or college sports teams that have people that are potentially going to the NFL or any of the other major leagues, I would love to have a conversation with them and their families. Send me an email, info@trishsellsatl.com. You can also call or text me 404-819-4495, 404-819-4495. So just wanted to tell you guys that because we are doing all of our updates. And if you have not seen Who Wants to Be a Six-Figure Profit Seller, this is the YouTube you want to go back to, okay? It gave up information. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. Right now, I'm going to drop the link in the chat so that you guys can just click on it and you can see it. But it brought me great joy I want to copy link first. Yeah. So it brought me great joy to bring this information to you guys because I want to, like I said, see you win. I'm your biggest advocate. I'm rooting for you. So I want to see you win. Go back, take a look. I'm putting it on Facebook as well. Who Wants to Be a Six-Figure Profit Seller? We sit down and we just talk about the strategies and what a six-figure profit seller looks like. And I can tell you that it looks like those that I gave you prior to us talking here. So go back and take a look at that YouTube video. And so we are here. Normally, I know it's been a while, but as I told you, Trish been building her team. So now she's back so we can continue having these real estate conversations. And so weekly, Wednesday at noon, We are here talking about real estate. I'm here to, it's Q&A if you have any questions. Hey, Trish, I heard this on the news. Hey, my cousin told me this. Let me preface you, however. This is not the same market that your mom, dad, auntie, grandma, sister, cousin purchased in. So I understand it's a little learning curve, but y'all understand this is not the same market. So we welcome their advice. We love them so much. But as I say often, this is not the same market, y'all. It's a whole different. I got my license in 2008. And so I went through the recession market. I did. I got my license during it. So I have seen, this is probably about the third phase of a market that I have really seen that has really stood out. And I can attest and tell you that if they got their home prior to now, it's not the same thing. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Be here, tell everybody, your co-workers, even the ones you don't like, the Lord still bless them. So bless them with this information, this good real estate information, so that they can have the tools that they need to make an informed real estate transaction. Like us on Facebook, y'all. If you don't already have our Facebook, let me go ahead and put it up on the screen. So our Facebook page is Trish Sells Atlanta. Go Facebook, put in Trish Sells Atlanta. Like us, follow us. That's where I drop most of the new information. The Trish Sells Atlanta Real Estate Group also has a page. So make sure you are liking that too. The Trish Sells ATL Real Estate Group. Make sure you are liking that too. I also have a podcast, y'all. If you say, Alexa, play the Southern Belle of the ATL, it is going to give you my real estate podcast. So every time we have a live, it is updated. Go back and just listen to it. You know, it was humbling that people actually do listen to it and they have questions and they email me and they encourage me. And so thank you so much to all of my faithful podcast listeners. I'm on Amazon Alexa. I'm on Google. I'm on iHeartRadio, Pandora. Tune in, y'all. Amazon. I mean, any streaming platform, your girl is on. So we are so thankful. Thank you so much for my podcast listeners who y'all go back and y'all listen and y'all get this great real estate knowledge. We are also on TikTok, y'all. Yes, we are on TikTok. One time for the updated, marketing photos, y'all. We had a whole photo shoot. I put it in another newsletter. We had a whole photo shoot, y'all. So one time for the updated marketing pictures, y'all, I have to just give myself a hand clap. Even though after the photo shoot, I decided to cut my hair. But we know all of that's not my hair. But we had a whole photo shoot, so that we can have our professional photos rotating, because first impressions are lasting impression, and we are a place of business, and we believe in professionalism to the highest level, and that's why we make sure we have our photos in order. And so, as I said, we're on the TikTok videos loaded. I can't say weekly. I have to kind of sit down and play with TikTok a little. But we coming for you. We're trying to go viral, y'all, but viral in a good way. So, and that's people saying, hey, I want to buy a house with Trish. So check us out on TikTok too. Our handle is always at TrishSellsATL.com. We are also on Instagram, IG. I'm on Instagram at Trish Sells ATL. And if you want to follow our real estate group as well, that is Trish Sells ATL REG. At Trish Sells ATL REG. And chances are, if you put in Trish Sells ATL, you're going to see the REG come up. That's why I kind of did it right there together, so that you can hit follow on both of them. That's where I drop most of my content. We celebrate, we do all of those things. So just wanted you guys to be in the loop. The home buying process, we have gone through this multiple times. However, if you want a copy of this, please shoot us an email to info@TrishSellsATL.com. Gives you kind of a breakdown of the process. And this is the roadmap to the buyer's process. So before you even get to that place where you are closing, there's a process. You have to schedule consultation. We talk about your needs, talk about your vision, we talk about what you're looking for. And if you have not selected a lender, our goal at that moment is to get you connected with the lender so that we can get you pre-approved. Without your lender's pre-approval, there's not much that we can do except dream. You know, that's all we can do, because we cannot make a move, we cannot see a house until we have that pre-approval and you have been onboarded with the Trish Sells ATL. So you schedule your buyer consultation, we chat, we talk about your wants, your needs. You know, we go through all of that. Hey, I'm having to need more space. Hey, my children are going to college, I need to downsize. Or I want to invest in a property. Or I want to purchase land right now because, you know, the materials are so high and I have some time. And so we'll just start building on it later. And so those are the conversations that we have. We get you connected with the lender. Once we have your pre-approval, we schedule your onboarding. That's when we go through this whole process right here. We talk about this because I want you to know what to expect. I don't want you going into anything blindly. And so we talk about this part here. Once we have your exclusive buyer brokerage agreement signed, then that's when we get you scheduled to start home shopping. So just wanted to provide a brief roadmap of the Trish Sells ATL buyer process. I like for people, like I said, know what to expect. I'm not one that really likes surprises. I want to know what to expect. And so I translate that into my business as well. Buyers, I know it's been tough. We've been writing multiple offers, but you do have options. I am a ribbon agent, so I'm very familiar with the ribbon program. I'm also a Home Partners of America and Divvy agent as well, which means those are lease purchase programs. Ribbon is not a lease purchase program. It's only for people who have already been pre-approved, but their offers are getting overlooked. And the Divvy and Home Partners process is for people who they can't really get pre-approved right now. The delay is not denial, because if you can pay. What they do is purchase the house on your behalf. You can rent it out for them for a time, and then you're able to purchase that house back from Divvy or Home Partners of America. So it cuts out the middleman and it cuts out the multiple offers, right? Because you're already in the house you're going to buy. The other program that we have is the Georgia Local Heroes program. It is for our local heroes, our teachers, school administrators, and support staff. It's for our firefighters, our EMTs, our law enforcement. It's for our university and college faculty and staff. It is for our medical personnel, including the support staff, y'all. And this is EMS doctors, nurses, dentists, chiropractors, their administration, and their support. It is for our military, active duty, and reservists. It's for the Coast Guard, National Coast Guard members as well. It's for military veterans. It's for government and municipality employees that include city, county, and federal. And this Local Heroes program is for our nonprofit organization employees. And so I will click Sonia's name. She is the loan officer that has this program. And so, well, as a matter of fact, you have to send me an email so that I can contact Sonia for you. So just shoot me an email, info@TrishSellsATL.com. If you or someone that you know that could benefit from this Georgia Local Heroes program, we would love to assist them. Email us at info@TrishSellsATL.com. Okay, consulting and training. So as I grow my team, I have to coach and train them. I am opening up the coaching and the training to those individuals who are agents and they want to know what to do. You may be a new agent, you may be a seasoned agent. You may say, hey, I just need somebody to hold me. Trish has you covered. And so I do offer consulting and training services. That is something that I have really, I don't take multiple clients at one time. Or a multitude, let me say a multitude because I do have multiples, but I do not, take a multitude. But if you feel that you need some assistance, if you need to come once a month, it's up to you. I understand, number one, that especially with newer agents, if you're just getting into business, that money is tough, okay? You don't want to be spending a whole lot of money, but you have a whole lot of need. But the one thing that I will say is that, you can check my track record and all that good stuff. But my motto is you have to spend money to make money and to invest in your business. And so every great player, musician, anybody who, business entrepreneurs, they have coaches. I have a coach. I have somebody that I have to be accountable as well. So I'm not telling you something that I'm not doing. So if you want to take your business to the next level, if you want to be greater than what you was last year, if you want to increase your numbers, I would love the opportunity to coach and train you. My fee is not, I promise you. Keller Williams has MAP coaches, and I will not discuss how much it is, but I can promise you that I kept people in mind. And not saying that they don't, but one of the things that I wanted to offer a value, I did not want to break the bank with people. I've been an agent before, and so that term, be who you needed. I wanted to be who I needed when I first started real estate. And so that is my training and consulting services. If you need me, I put the link on Facebook, and I put the link on YouTube as well. If you need it, you're listening via podcast, shoot us an email, info@Trish Sells ATL, and I'll be more than happy to get that sent to you. Last thing is our official Trish Sells ATL promo. We are working on another one, y'all. I have to meet with a videographer at some point this month. It's been so crazy, but be on the lookout. We will be doing another promo video. I'm excited about what it's going to look like. I'm excited, just about our business flowing and growing. I'm excited about that. Thank you guys so much. We are at the end of our broadcast today. So if you have any questions, please drop them in the comments. If you have any concerns, please drop them in the comments so that we can go ahead and kind of get those answered before we go today. Trish Sells Atlanta does have operating hours. Just call or text us as well. Our showings are by appointment only, and that is because you have to have a buyer brokerage agreement signed with us in order for us to go out and show you property. We are unavailable on Mondays. Mondays is our non-showing day. That is because we are negotiating offers on Mondays. We are just coming off of the weekend, coming off of the showing. We are negotiating offers. So on Mondays, we do not show properties. We all have days where, we have to at least take one day out of the office per week. And so we are, out of the office to get that rest, to make sure that we serve you guys. So I know you understand. Some people get 2 off days a week. We, at the minimum, we'll take one. So we appreciate your understanding. All calls and texts that we receive after 9:30 p.m. will be returned the next business day. So that's a heck of a long time to be able to get somebody to respond to you. But just understand, if you catch us and it's after 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, that we'll return your call the next business day, with the exception of emergencies, because we know that arises. But Trish is an early riser, which means she go down early. So if you send something to me, I don't see it. I had an instance the other day where I fell asleep right after I ate dinner. I was tired, and I woke up. It was like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I had texts that had come in. So if you ever experience a delay, understand that I get up at about 3 a.m. So I am a little sleepy, even at 9:30. So if you call me and you do not get me, chances are I'm on a live. I'm on an appointment. I'm with a client. I'm in an onboarding. So that does not mean that your call is not important to me. It just means that text me, so that way once I complete whatever task I'm doing, that I can understand what it is that you need from me, and then I can execute that for you. So just wanted to let you guys know that. Do we have any questions? Do we have any concerns? Y'all, is this pollen trying to take y'all out, trying to take me out? No, I am an allergy sufferer. And so listen, the pollen is slowly trying to take me out, but it is actually time for me to take my Zyrtec. So if we don't have any other questions or concerns, we will go ahead and wrap this up. It was a being here with you guys today. You have all the contact information. So if you need us, please do not hesitate to call us. Please do not hesitate to call us. You can follow us on Instagram at TrishSellsATL.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Trish Sells Atlanta. Just put in Trish Sells Atlanta. Our YouTube channel pops up. Like our Facebook pages. We have Trish Sells Atlanta, and we have the Trish Sells Atlanta Real Estate Group. Follow us on Instagram at TrishSellsATL.com and at Trish Sells ATL REG. You can email us info@TrishSellsATL.com. Always available by email. Follow us on TikTok at Trish Sells ATL. That's our handle, y'all. And you can also call or text 404-819-4495. Well, it was my pleasure to be here with you guys today. And I, Lord willing, hope to see y'all next week. So thank you so much for tuning in. Have any questions or concerns, give me a yell. I enjoyed you guys today. Have a blessed day.